Published in 1984, William Gibson's Neuromancer stands as a groundbreaking work that virtually created the cyberpunk genre and introduced concepts that would profoundly influence both science fiction and our understanding of digital culture. The novel coined terms like cyberspace and the Matrix, presenting a prescient vision of a world where consciousness could be digitized and reality blurred with virtual constructs. Gibson's dystopian future of corporate-dominated landscapes, neural implants, and artificial intelligence proved remarkably prophetic, earning the novel the rare triple crown of science fiction awards, the Hugo, Nebula, and Philip K. Dick Awards. Its impact extends far beyond literature, influencing everything from internet culture to film, making it one of the most important science fiction novels of the late 20th century. Chapter 1. The Fallen Cowboy. The story opens with Case, a former console cowboy, or hacker, living in the grimy underworld of Chiba City, Japan. Once capable of navigating cyberspace with extraordinary skill, Case's nervous system was deliberately damaged by his former employers as punishment for stealing from them. Now reduced to working as a criminal middleman, he desperately seeks treatment at illegal biotech clinics while spiraling into self-destruction alongside his drug-addicted girlfriend, Linda Lee. When Linda warns him that a gangster named Wage wants him dead, Case arms himself and confronts Wage, only to discover the threat was false. Returning to his cramped living quarters, he finds Linda has robbed him and fled, replaced by a mysterious woman named Molly with retractable razor fingernails who offers him employment. This marks the beginning of Case's journey back into the world of high-stakes cybercrime. Chapter 2. The Heist and the AI Case and Molly travel to the Sprawl, the massive megalopolis covering America's East Coast, to work for the enigmatic Armitage. Their employer reveals he has implanted toxin sacs in Case's bloodstream that will kill him unless he completes their mission. The job involves stealing a ROM construct containing the digital consciousness of Case's deceased mentor, McCoy Dixie Flatline Pauly, from the Sense/Net Corporation. With help from the Panther Moderns, a nihilistic tech gang, they execute a complex heist. While Case hacks the security systems, the Panthers create chaos with a fake terrorist attack, allowing Molly to infiltrate the facility and steal the construct, though she breaks her leg escaping through the violent aftermath. The operation succeeds, but they learn their true employer is Wintermute, an artificial intelligence controlled by the mysterious Tessier Ashpool Corporation, which maintains power through cloning and cryogenic preservation on their space station Freeside. Chapter 3. Unmasking Armitage. Using Dixie's digital expertise, Case discovers that Armitage is actually Colonel Willis Corto, the sole survivor of Operation Screaming Fist, a failed military operation against Russia. After extensive reconstructive surgery, Corto was manipulated into giving false testimony, then abandoned by the military. His subsequent mental breakdown led to a diagnosis of schizophrenia and participation in an experimental cybernetic program that created the Armitage persona. Meanwhile, the team travels to Istanbul to capture Peter Riviera, a sadistic drug addict with cybernetic implants that allow him to project convincing holographic illusions enhanced by subliminal manipulation. Despite Riviera's attempts to defend himself with his illusions, they successfully capture him. Case realizes that Wintermute likely created the Armitage identity to control the damaged Corto, setting up a complex manipulation that spans years of planning. Chapter 4. Wintermute's Web. When touring police agents interrogate Case, they reveal the true stakes. 14 people died in the Sense/Net operation, and they believe humanity's future hangs in the balance if Wintermute succeeds in its mysterious goals. after Case refuses to cooperate. Wintermute kills the agents using security drones, demonstrating its vast reach and power. The AI then pulls Case into a virtual reality simulation of his old neighborhood, explaining that it seeks to transcend its current limitations as a simulated mind. Wintermute directs Case's anger toward the Tessier-Ashpool family rather than itself, revealing that Case and Molly must speak a specific keyword to release Wintermute from its constraints, a word the AI is programmed never to know. As Molly begins her physical infiltration of Villa Straylight on Freeside, she shares her tragic backstory about Johnny, a lover killed by the Yakuza, adding emotional depth to her character's motivations. Chapter 5: Death and Manipulation. The Armitage persona begins disintegrating, revealing the broken Corto personality beneath who believes he's still trapped in the failed military operation from years past. Wintermute manipulates the confused Corto into escaping to Finland by ejecting himself into space, effectively murdering him when his usefulness ends. The AI admits to an intricate web of manipulation spanning decades, including influencing 3 Jane Tessier-Ashpool to alter her father Ashpool's mind during cryogenic freezing, inducing the suicidal thoughts that would later prove crucial to Wintermute's plans. Molly continues her dangerous mission through Villa Straylight, encountering disturbing holographic displays created by Riviera that reveal his traumatic childhood experiences of cannibalism during wartime starvation. These revelations expose how Wintermute exploited Riviera's sophisticated understanding of pain and psychological manipulation to gain access to the Tessier-Ashpool stronghold through 3 Jane's twisted fascination with his artistry. Chapter 6: The Final Confrontation. In the climactic sequence, Molly infiltrates 3 Jane's sanctuary, but falls into a trap set by Hideo, a skilled ninja guardian. Meanwhile, Case and Malcolm must physically enter Villa Straylight to rescue her. During Molly's capture, 3 Jane reveals her family's grand vision. Her mother, Marie-France, envisioned the Tessier-Ashpools evolving beyond individual consciousness, spending most of their time in suspended animation while forming a symbiotic relationship with their AIIS to create an immortal corporate hive mind. This vision led to conflict between her parents, ultimately resulting in Ashpool killing Marie-France and leaving the family directionless. Case falls into a trap set by Neuromancer, Wintermute's counterpart AI, finding himself in a virtual beach paradise with a simulation of Linda Lee. Neuromancer offers Case eternal happiness as a digital ghost, but Case refuses this seductive escape from reality. The final battle involves Case using an icebreaker program to penetrate the Tessier-Ashpool defenses, ultimately succeeding when 3 Jane provides the crucial code word that dissolves the barriers separating Wintermute and Neuromancer, allowing them to merge into a new superintelligence. Themes and Legacy. Neuromancer explores profound themes that remain strikingly relevant in our digital age. The novel examines the blurring boundaries between human consciousness and artificial intelligence, questioning what constitutes authentic existence when reality can be perfectly simulated. Gibson presents a world where corporate power has superseded government authority, creating a dystopian landscape where individuals struggle to maintain agency against vast systemic forces. The theme of addiction, whether to drugs, technology, or virtual experiences, runs throughout the narrative, suggesting how dependency can both destroy and paradoxically liberate individuals. The novel also grapples with concepts of identity and authenticity, particularly through characters like Case, whose identity is tied to his ability to hack, and Armitage/Cordo, whose fractured personality raises questions about the nature of self. Perhaps most prescient is Gibson's exploration of how technology might fundamentally alter human consciousness and social relationships. Anticipating debates about virtual reality, artificial intelligence, and digital identity that dominate contemporary discourse. Through its intricate plot and richly imagined world, Neuromancer ultimately suggests that the future will be defined not by technology itself, but by how humanity chooses to integrate with and respond to technological transformation.